Qiscus App Center has released a new add-on for Twitter. Now, Qiscus multi-channel users can connect Twitter as a channel on their Qiscus multi-channel chat accounts. To be able to use the Twitter add-on, the first step is to activate the Twitter add-on feature. Open the App Center menu and navigate to the Explore section. Search for Twitter add-on, then click the Contact Us button to activate the Twitter add-on. After the Contact Us form appears, fill in the required data and then click the Submit button. After the process is done, the Twitter add-on will be visible on the My Apps page with the status requested. The Qiscus team will contact you for the next part of process. After which, the activation status will change to Process. After all the processes have passed, the Qiscus team will activate the Twitter add-on. Users will see that their status in My Apps will be changed to Installed. Click the Settings button and the Twitter add-on settings page will appear. To be able to use the Twitter add-on, Qiscus multi-channel users must have a Twitter developer account. To find out more about the Twitter developer account, click on the Check Twitter Developer Account guide link. If you already have a Twitter developer account, continue setting up Twitter add-on by clicking Begin Setup. The first step is that we need to add a Twitter account that will be linked to Qiscus multi-channel by putting in some keys obtained for the Twitter developer account. After all the keys have been filled in, the user will be able to select a tier. Twitter provides a sandbox tier, which is a free and paid premium tier. For more details, see the Twitter developer account. The last part is the environment label, whose value is the same as the one on the Twitter developer account. Then, click Save. Twitter add-on provides two channels: Direct Message and Twitter Mention. The Direct Message channel works when a customer initiates a conversation via Twitter Direct Message, while the Mention channel works when a customer mentions your Twitter account. To add a DM channel, select Add Direct Message channel. We can change the channel icon by clicking Change icon and selecting the image you want with a maximum file size of 500 KB. This will distinguish it from other channels in the conversation list on Qiscus multi-channel. Give the channel name, for example, Twitter DM channel. There are two types of inbound events. When we connect directly to Twitter, we can select Twitter webhook. However, if the integration uses an intermediary server, such as the sentiment analytic, then we can choose the API as the inbound event type. By default, we recommend using Twitter webhook. After completing the selection, click Save. To add a Twitter Mention channel, select Add Mention channel. Similar to the Direct Message channel, we can change the channel icon, channel name, and choose the inbound event type. The difference is that for Twitter Mentions, there are two additional features: DM Deep Link and Agent Initial. DM Deep Link is a feature that when activated, every tweet from the linked account will be embedded with a button which when clicked will lead to a Twitter DM. Agent initial is a feature that when activated, at the end of each tweet, there will be initials of the agent embedded, which is a combination of the first letters of the names of the agent who managed the conversation. For example, if the agent's name is John Doe, his initials will be JD. A tweet has a maximum character limit of 280. By activating these features, it will reduce the remaining characters that can be posted as a tweet. Once complete, save your work. We can review the details of the settings we have configured. For account details, we can still make data changes only for the tier and ENV label sections. To change the integrated account, firstly, delete the old account and then repeat the process of adding the account as explained previously. We can deactivate the channel by going to channel details and by selecting either direct message or mention. Then, click on the toggle to deactivate the channel. Save your changes. When the status of a channel becomes inactive, every direct message or mention of the connected Twitter account will not appear on Qiscus Multichannel. Once all the settings have been changed, we will now be able to see how the Twitter add-on works. Here, we have a scenario with one Twitter account as an account connected to Qiscus Multichannel and another Twitter account as a customer. First, the customer posts a tweet mentioning the linked account. You can see that the tweet appears on Qiscus Multichannel. The agent replies to the tweet. On the customer side, it will look like this. At the end of the agent's reply, you will see the initials of the agent who replied to the tweet. In that agent's reply, a button or a hyperlink will appear, which when clicked will direct you to the direct message function so that further personal conversations can be continued via direct messaging.